Hello and welcome to this mini episode of the Brotherhood Without Manners, which I'm recording right now in between episodes 5 and 6 of season 7 of Game of Thrones. What's the reason for this? Well, I saw something online and I just had to raise the possibility. It got me really excited. What will be the fate of Sir Bronn of the Blackwater after season 7 or 8, or after the end of the series rather? There's just no doubt about it. The fate of this foul-mouthed fan favourite is the topic of much discussion, and right now in season 7 we could be at an interesting turning point. Bronn's hinging and he's ready to switch sides. He was promised a castle by Jaime and was given a bag of gold, and Bronn told Jaime it wasn't enough for him, and that is before the reality of warfare against a dragon came into the mix. He even told him, "Our relationship ends with dragons." So will he just turn over to Tyrion and offer off his sword and, as Dany loves to hear, bend the knee? Don't be so sure. I mean, he's got balls and he still has that castle in his sights. And Reddit user Captain Dirk shared a quote, "Red hot Bronn prediction," which is very, very convincing, and I think red hot is a good way to describe it. Here's how it goes. He thinks it's likely Bronn will switch sides and join Dany through Tyrion. He basically states this directly when he tells Jaime something along the lines of, "Our relationship ends with dragons." However, Bronn is still a sellsword and will likely call upon Tyrion's original promise to him in order to join his side. If anyone offers Bronn more money to betray him, Tyrion will double the fee. Now, Bronn is owed a castle by the Jaime and Cersei duo, so Tyrion would have to give Bronn 2 castles to honour this agreement. Now, what's the only double castle in Westeros? The twins. And it's also vacant since the Freys were brutally cut off and murdered, and it would be a good prize. Now, Captain Dirk predicts that House Blackwater will rule the twins by the series end. Now, not only are the twins empty, but they're placed at such a great strategic position in Westeros, meaning the Bronn can charge a toll to whoever wants to cross the river there, meaning he could finally leave the life of a sellsword behind him. And now he would have his pick of a wife to make it into the nobility as well, should that be what he wants. Now, it's clear that Bronn has already been in touch with Tyrion since he made the arrangements for Tyrion's meeting with Jaime. And Cersei's nabbing on his heels. She's threatening a punishment for him. So he may have to get out of Dodge if he wants to avoid the fate of so many people before him. And not only that, but this is for another day, but I feel like Jaime won't be far behind him. I just think it's strange that the demise of the Freys has yet to be mentioned in season 7 since the very first episode, the very first scene of the first episode. And I think that's suspicious, and I think if it is mentioned, it will need to be for a reason at this stage. But on the other hand, Tyrion isn't in good favour with the Dragon Queen at the moment, after losing massive ground in Highgarden and Dorne. And Bronn is the sellsword that almost killed Dany and her dragon child Drogon. But I don't know, it's Bronn. I would say he would have the balls to try and negotiate his way in using that exact detail, and I think he's convincing enough to pull it off. So what do you think? Will Bronn make a power play for the twins, or will he just stay where he is, ply his trade with the Lannister twins until the truce comes? Tweet your thoughts at us at Brotherhood Pod. And if you like this mini podcast, the rest of them are longer, please leave us a good review on Apple Podcasts, and hopefully someone else might find us. Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan McBride.